What is good, everybody? Man, it's your boy Jay in the building. We're back again with another video. All right, so before I get this particular video started, we're gonna start with this. I do want to say this, and I do want to put this out there. First of all, shout out to everybody, all the HBCU content creators who was involved in SWAC Media Day this past week. And I do want to say this. I think it's important that we all support each other, that all the HBCU content creators support the other HBCU content creators. Whether you went to HBCU or not, whether your channel is big or not, whether you get, so many, whether you get thousands of views, whether you get hundreds of views, or where you're in the double digit of views. Like, it's important for us to support each other because who else will? Even though the HBCU content business is growing and growing, as of right now, and it's sad to say, it's probably not competing with the other big time creators that deal with the SEC or any other Power 5 conferences. Like, it's important for us to support each other. Because no matter what, like, a lot of us may talk about the same things, but we all do it in different ways. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to say shout out to Blue Bloods, shout out to CFL, shout out to Off Script, shout out to Cut Day, shout out to Locked In on HBCUs and any other HBCU content creator out there, man. I just want to say, continue to do y'all thing, man. And we all got to support each other. We all got to support each other because who else will? You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get into a few videos that Cut Day did, but this one in particular is HBCU Pulse, I believe. Even shout out to HBCU Game Day. I do want to give my respect to HBCU Game Day because they've been doing it the longest. They've been doing it before it was even a cool thing to do. So I do want to say praise and respect to HBCU Game Day because they've been doing it for the absolute longest. Even when like it wasn't cool to do it. So we're gonna get into this video, man. I do want to see what Coach Prime and the two guys had to say about their upcoming season, man. Cause this is the dog. These guys are gonna be predicted to win every game. All eyes are locked on them. So we're gonna see what they're talking about. So let's see it.
Cricket SWAC Football Media Day presented by Pepsi Zero.
What we got, baby?
Inside the Sheraton Hotel. And on stage now, the SWAC champions, the Jackson State Tigers, with their head coach.
Why you keep doing that? Why you keep doing that?
Sanders and Travis Hunter, we thank you so much for being here with us. Gentlemen, congratulations on a great season for sure. Shador, you come off as the national
of course
freshman of the year, the Jerry Rice
that boy is
winner.
icy too.
Butch and Jorge,
he is icy too.
You're the SWAC preseason offensive player of the year.
And hold on. Before we get this started, because I kind of okay, so I posted the video of Travis, Shador, and and Coach Prime or whatever on IG, and after I posted it, I didn't even realize that Travis Hunter was in a walking boot, and I didn't hear the question circulate about why he was in a walking boot. I don't think nobody asked that question. So when I see it, I'm like, wait a minute. How the hell did Travis Hunter get in a walking boot? What the hell happened? You know what I'm saying? So then I saw on Twitter that, I guess he has a sprained ankle. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, fam, nobody asked the question why? It's my thought. I don't know. It was crazy.
Travis may have a little something.
I'm like, how the hell did Travis Hunter get in a walking boot?
So wait a minute. Travis, you gonna come for that?
I'm going for it.
Okay. I love
it. He can't
it.
be a two-time champion. Nah.
Yeah, I may give him the Jerry Rice Award. He can win it this year because I won it last year. We got to keep it in the in the program.
We're gonna keep it in Jackson.
That boy is icy, man. He is icy. I like that. I like that. He is icy, boy.
National Coach of the Year within FCS, but Shedeur just shouldering the expectation, coming off a record 11 wins, best in school history, going undefeated in the SWAC. You got all personal honors as well. How have you managed all of that attention and expectation for this program?
Really just taking the time off, relaxing, and getting back to work. We got a new OC, Coach Brett.
That's gonna be interesting.
And I feel like he's gonna take me to the next level.
That's gonna be real interesting to see what Jackson State do on offense.
For Jackson State and being able to
New
have
OC,
a target like a guy
right.
in the middle like Travis Hunter. We saw a little glimpse of that during the
It's gonna be interesting.
What's his relationship been like since he got on campus?
It's very natural. It's nothing that has to be forced. I feel like we got the same goals and we came here for the same reason. So I feel like
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's natural. I mean, we don't pretty much like.
Woo! That first game of the season, I will be there. I will be there. First home game of the season, I will be there. Oh my God, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be stupid lit. I can't wait. I can't wait, bro. Oh man, dog. That first game, that first home game against Grambling too. Ooh, that's gonna be. Man, I cannot wait for that.
It's not just starting with the head coach. You know, they got star power, Jackson State. And I think the great teams have to have that star power, explosive, they've got speed, and they've improved so much tremendously.
Yes.
That being said, I'm not even going to ask a question. I'm just going to say this. Coach Prime, speak on it.
We addressed the shortcomings that we ended with last year. We need a little more beef up front. We got to get people from on his back, like we saw several times last season. So you
like 30.
You may not even see a starter that was starting last season on the offensive line when we kick off against fans.
But we knew that. I think everybody knew that.
We needed some pressure in the front.
I think everybody knew that.
James Houston was a wonderful talent. I feel like we have 4 of those now. And push up the front because that quarterback is going to step up, try to escape out the pocket. We got some push up the front, probably 8 of those. Secondary is phenomenal with Travs and a few others that I can't wait till you see them. And the linebacker core led by Aubrey Miller is phenomenal as well. So defensively,
boy, I can't dog. I know, Jackson State is about to go ballistic.
We led the nation in sacks last season.
They're about to go ballistic.
We led the nation. So we stepped that up a whole nother level as well. But offensively, adding Brett Bartolome is phenomenal. And we went out and acquired the strength and conditioning coach from the University of Georgia. Mo has done a wonderful job what he's brought to our strength and conditioning department. So you're going to see the dividends of those pay off.
And you know what? Look, and I've said this to a few people that I speak football with. Fam, one of the most important people in a locker room, like especially at the college level, is the strength and conditioning coach. A lot of people don't realize how important that coach really is. Like, people really don't know, man, because that is the coach that's gonna get them players stronger, faster, and smarter on the football field before he gives them to the head coach and all the other coaches. Like, that strength and conditioning coach is very vital to a college program. You don't know how far that can take a program. Just the strength and conditioning coach alone, bro. That's what I'm trying to get Livingstone to understand, man. Like, it's important for the strength and conditioning coach. You gotta have one.
Regular season. So normally
you gotta have one, bro.
Let's just improve a little bit. But you kind of made some wholesale changes. Left your comfort zone.
Yeah.
What was the reasoning behind that?
Because I saw holes. I saw holes in our armor. I saw holes in our game. And I want these guys to be great. The only way these guys sitting around the outside of this room is going to make it to the next level is that they dominate. So I want to put them in the situation that they can be very dominant and giving them all the resources that we
at the HBCU level. You gotta dominate.
Details. So
dominate.
Coming into this will be your 3rd season, but 2nd real full official season.
Yeah, you can't count that spring. You don't count the season. You can't count that no season.
So
I
don't count it either. I'll be honest with you.
That's fact.
I don't
count that.
I don't count that spring season at all. I don't count
We
it.
talked a little bit off camera. What's the experience been like? Coming in, what you thought you would get, how it's going out, where you think it can go. What's it mean for you, Deion Sanders, the man, and the vision that you have?
These coaches around the outside of this corridor can coach their butts off. And these players can really play. They just need the exposure and the resources to do so. it's a lot better. I didn't expect less, but these guys are really darn good. Now, the foolishness none of us want to deal with up here, that we have to deal with, and you know darn well what I'm talking about. I ain't sugarcoating that.
I know.
You don't want to deal with that.
I know.
As far
I
as
know.
all the football stuff, they have it. These kids really have it, and these coaches are phenomenal. I applaud them.
Now, I want to chime in there because recently, Coach Prime, you had some thoughts on the tradition of HBCUs, and now that you're within the SWAC, where does that tradition take us? And
what you talking about? When you say tradition, what you talking about? What you talking about? I want to know what you're talking about.
I want to know too.
Tradition, because when a parent comes and sit in my office and I'm trying to ensure that I'm going to take care of that baby, she's talking about housing and she's talking about food.
Housing and food, yeah. Yeah.
His mother want to make sure he's housed properly and he's eating properly. She ain't say nothing about tradition. I love tradition. I love what we are, but when you start talking about that, you got to identify what you're talking about, because I need to know what you're talking about.
Well, you can talk about tradition. Talk about the tradition of Walter Payton, Lynn Barney.
Talk about that, because there's all kind of stuff we talk about when we mention that word. Okay? Oh, I love that. I met.
Oh God. Yo, Coach Prime was in his bag right there.
A fine tradition of football players.
Oh man, he was in his bag.
The way things are kept in the business practices, I don't see that. But the football players, that's tradition.
You got a guy like your son.
That boy, Coach Pine, he was about to go off. He was in his bag.
Football. You talking football? You gotta.
Yo, hey.
Football tradition.
No, hey, Coach Pine, hey, you better.
Waiting. Let's go. I'm feeling.
But because there's a larger HBCU.
He was in his bag, boy. I'm telling you.
Yes.
Right, and so those who have matriculated, those alumni who flee and flock back to the universities, they love the pageantry that goes with it. You know, we always talk about giving.
11% of alumni give back to their HBCUs.
Hey, right there. What that they're talking about right there. That's the only way HBCUs are going to grow into a place where we really want to be. The alumni has to start giving back more. Like if you see these PWIs that have the resources they have, that ain't just come out of thin air. Like that ain't come from nowhere. Their alumni are giving back yearly, all year round. Like they have thousands of alumni who give back that allow them to have the resources that they do have. And that's the only way HBCUs are going to grow into a place where we can have quote unquote resources, where we can have a clubhouse, a field house, where we can have a new field, new equipment. You know what I'm saying? Like just things in the school period that we want, we can pay for. That's the only way. That's the only way that we're going to have that, is if the alumni continue to give back each and every year, contribute. $30 here a month, $100 here a month, $50 a month, like whatever you can give, make sure you give to your HBCU or give to any HBCU of your choice, even if you didn't go. If you want to see HBCUs thrive to a place where you want them to be, yeah, you definitely have to give back. Yeah, man, like that's exactly what it is.
11%.
Start a new tradition on that.
11%.
We need to start a new tradition on that.
Yeah, man, like that's the only way. That's the only way HBCU is gonna grow, man.
The homecomings.
Yeah.
We got 11% giving.
Yeah,
you take care of that, because when we take care of that, these kids are better situated. They're eating better. They're housed better. They're clothed better. Their books are better.
Yes.
Everything is better. When we start really giving, we talking, but we ain't not giving.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
I know one of the best moments of the college football season, that tough comeback victory you had at Southern University. Dad coming out of the hospital to be there, and your brother delivering with the interception there. What that mean like, and how do you top that in 2022?
I would say the only way you could top that is by holding up that trophy right there. That's the only way we could top it. But him coming out of the hospital, coming to that game, the way how we won the game, and you know, it's just a family trio. Well, we got 4 brothers. We got 4 people. We got Osakin too. So nah.
Everybody's converging on Jackson, for the Sanders family, I'm going to ask Travis to come into a family like that, right? And I'm not just saying the Sanders family, but I'm just saying the Jackson State family. What has your reception been like, and how have you felt welcome?
I mean, they pretty much make sure I'm welcome. I mean, I pretty much do everything they do as a family. I mean, I'm welcome to anywhere they're going, I'm there. So pretty much I'm right behind them no matter what, and they don't put me in the shadow or nothing. They put me up front.
Trav, you know what? Here's a question. I want you to just answer this because I think a lot of people want to know this.
I like that.
Why Jackson State?
Good answer.
And the courage to make that decision. What was your thought press behind
I
it?
always want to be different. You see, I play both ways. That's pretty much different. I got a family. I got brothers and sisters. They probably not going to have the same talent that's coming out of high school like I have. So I want to go ahead and pave that way for them to go ahead and look down and be like, yeah, my brother got exposure for going to HBCU. So I want them to know that they can go to HBCU and still get to where they want to be. Achieve their goal, how they want to achieve it.
Smart man.
I applaud that
Smart
decision.
man.
I'm going to ask
Smart man.
What's going to be different about Jackson State this year?
I would say finish. That trophy right there.
I would say finish. Just the whole mindset of the team, just every rep. That's what we're preaching right now, is finish. When we eat in the cafeteria, we're finishing our food. So that's the main thing that we're preaching right now, is just stay consistent in what we're doing and just finish and just be dominant.
Travis, what does that say to you? What does that mean?
We got to finish with that right there. If we don't finish with that, the season wasn't what we wanted to accomplish. We want to finish with that trophy right there.
We won. We got to be dominant. We got to be dominant.
Dominant in every shape of the word.
When they go back home, it wasn't no shot at winning. We're trying to be dominant. The only way they're going to get to the NFL, the next level, is they dominant. The only reason they're going to get a Fortune 500 job is they're dominant academically. The only way they're going to be looked upon as a better person if they're dominant in the community. So everything that we're touching right now, Jackson State, we're trying to dominate. That's the thing.
Got
Does
to.
that cricket celebration bowl still kind of get at you?
We don't give a damn about no cricket celebration bowl. It's a wonderful event, and the hospitality was great. We just got caught slipping. We got caught slipping. We ain't thought about it. We ain't thought about it. We moving on, and we're gonna be dominant. I bet you that.
Okay, I want you to think about this schedule as we show it on the screen in terms of,
at least not gonna not allow that to go over your head,
the teams that you're excited about.
That first game right there with my dear friend Willie Simmons could be.
Them first 3 games.
Ramifications of the championship.
The first 3 games are no joke at all. The first 3 games are no joke.
Guys, Eddie George,
And hold on. I want to say this too, bro. I saw the prediction order in the West Division. Fam, y'all got Grambling State finishing 4th? Are y'all kidding me? Y'all joking, right? Y'all got y'all got Fairview A&M finishing over Grambling? How? What have they done in the offseason for y'all to believe that Fairview is going to be a better team than Grambling? How did y'all come up with that? Fam, if y'all know football, if y'all seen what Grambling did last year, I'm talking about on defense only. If y'all seen what they did on defense last year, if you saw the pieces that are coming back, the pieces that they're adding to the team, y'all gonna tell me that Grambling is finishing 4th? Stop it.
Good, but
I'm
54, so you're gonna make that bigger. So
it don't make sense.
Then you follow that up, you go to Grambling.
When I do Grambling's video on their media day, I'm gonna talk more about that. I'm going to talk more about that because that's ridiculous.
He can coach his butt off, and he's going to energize those guys to play. And we playing at the crib.
Let me ask you this question there. As we see the rest of the schedule, you kind of brought the eyes and ears with bringing the NFL legend coaching. Now you got the star power to coaching coming. Eddie Robinson, Alabama State NFL player. Bubba McDowell.
That's right.
Got Hugh there. What advice you give those guys taking it on?
It's going to be different, dog. It's going to be different.
Already gave him a lot of advice. We talk. I'm praying for everybody. Let's just say that. I'm praying for all the coaches around these tables.
God bless you. That's what Coach Palm said. God bless you.
I wouldn't say a game specifically. Like every game.
You don't give me that plain answer.
Come on, man.
Nah, it's not playing.
Hey, it's FAMU, Grambling State, Alabama State, Campbell, and Southern.
It's about just like putting up numbers.
In Alcorn, I put Alcorn. Those 6 games right there.
Trying to get better. Off-season workouts. What have you been trying to add to your repertoire to improve upon?
I'll say from
the entire SWAC is going to be different.
I'll say just knowing exactly where I'm going with the ball, pre-snap, post-snap, getting better in my drop, just the little things, just fine-tuning the things.
One of the most polarizing coaches in all of football, and obviously he's got the star power to go along with it. Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter.
Star power different, man.
Thank you so much for being here.
This kid right here, let me end with this. This kid right here, I can't wait till you see him play.
I know he different. Hey, I know he different, man.
Wait.
I know he different.
Get down.
We know he different.
We got to wait.
He different. I know he different.
Everybody in this room
he different.
Will
yes.
Get better introduced.
As the young people say, it's a problem.
He different. Travis Hunter is different, man. We saw a glimpse of it. He different, man.
There's a whole different problem that James presented.
Coach Prime, I want to ask you about something in terms of obviously there are a number of things that you have personally done to make Jackson State better since being there, but giving up half of your salary is something
that was big. That was interesting too. That was really interesting.
They deserve it. They deserve it. We can't show off a locker room and then we're not going to enter unless we move. We could talk about it. A lot of folks talking about it. I'm truly about it. A lot of folks talking about bringing solvency to problems. I'm truly about it. A lot of folks talk about what they're going to do.
Fire,
I actually do it.
That's fire.
A lot of folks talk about where they're going. I actually go. These guys matter to me. They mean everything to me. We wouldn't even have no darn SWAC press conference if it wasn't for these guys. So we got to take care of these guys. I don't promise nothing that I can't deliver, and I don't even promise nothing. I just give opportunities. So they deserve it. I'm sick and tired of us trying to say, well, the other Power Fives, and they do this and they do that, and we can't even do the little things that we can control doing. I do it. God is going to take care of me. I don't even worry about the money, the financial part of that. I don't even worry about that. God got that. I got them.
And these student athletes have absolutely shown us thus far today, and getting to talk to now 7 teams, that they matter. And these student athletes are the reason why we're able to get together on Thursdays and Fridays and Saturdays and enjoy. So we appreciate you all being here. Thank you for what you do. Great window into.
I do want to say this, man. Y'all like Jackson State knows that they're the big dogs. They know that everybody is coming for them. I think they know and realize that they're going to be favored in every single game this year. In every game. So I know they're going to come with it. I know the teams that they're going to be playing against are going to give them their A game 100% of the time. They start off the season with Florida A&M, with FAMU. That ain't going to be easy. Like, I know, like, Jackson State fans are like, yeah, we're going to bust them up because we are a better team. They addressed everything. Dog, FAMU is no joke. I've been paying attention to them all off season. I watched a lot of their workouts that they putting on there. I see how much stronger Isaiah Land got. I see how much more pieces they got on defense. I think their defense might be a little better this year than last year, even with Marquise Bell being gone. Like, fam. And then FAMU's offense got a lot better. They added more pieces, not just at the receiver position, but in the backfield. Like, yo, that game right there is gonna tell the story. It's gonna tell the story of how about how this season is gonna go for Jackson State. If they can dominate FAMU, I'm telling you right now, if they dominate FAMU, like, if they win by at least 21 or 30 points, ain't nobody stopping them. I don't see Jackson State losing a game. If they can dominate FAMU, they're winning every game, and I have them going undefeated. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They should finish top 10 if they dominate FAMU, because I think FAMU is going to be that good. I think FAMU is going to be that good that if Jackson State dominates FAMU, it is over for the SWAC. It's over. But yeah, man, yo, shout out to Coach Prime, shout out to Coach Dion, man, and what he's doing at Jackson State, dog. Because this is going to be ridiculous. I can't wait to see Jackson. I can't wait to see Travis Hunter and how he's going to look out there on the field against college guys now, against guys that ain't Jackson State. So it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see that new look offense. I can't wait to see how much more dominant that defense is. Like, I want to see who's going to be the 5 offensive linemen who start. I want to see that. Like, I think that's going to be the most important thing that I see. I want to see that. So, it's going to be interesting.